wait.
So what's up with y'all? What's up with y'all? You can call me Lived. Lived. You can say I like to play games. I get inside people's heads. And don't ever spell my name backwards or you'll regret that you did. You see, most of my honeys, they're usually dead before they figure out who I am. But until then, they enjoy my presence till they realize it's a scam. Not only do they enjoy my presence, but they also enjoy my presence. You see, I give gifts wrapped up in pleasures, so tempting that you can never say never. Yeah. Little deceptive treasures. You know, the ones you enjoy today, but you won't live to see tomorrow. Yeah. And I never give good gifts, just the ones that you can borrow. And I make them pay me back. I'm talking vengeance with interest. All right, let me tell y'all my real interest. You could say I'm down to earth. I just want to keep mankind far from the heavens. You can say I'm down to earth. I just want to keep mankind far from the heavens. Because if I can enjoy them gold streets, nobody else can get that blessing. Yeah. 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 You know. And at least where they'll end up, they can see the stars from there. Yeah. And they enjoy my company now, so at least their heart's prepared. Oh, hold up right quick. My next date, she's calling me right now. Awesome. Let me show you how I work. If you don't answer on the first ring, that always makes them thirst.
Come on! Pick up. Oh, I'm so excited to finally meet you. I know what y'all thinking. This ain't no catfish. I know his word is true. His love is like cool water beads running down my skin on a hot day. I mean, he isn't the nicest, but his gifts are good, so I'm determined to make him beg. Whew. Hello? Whew. I thought you weren't going to answer. You make me sick like chemo, but my dependence on you is spreading cancer. I'll be there by 6. I know you don't like waiting. As long as I got you by my side through this life, I'll be skating. Did I tell you that I love you? Hello? Oh, it must be the service. I know I got Metro. Let me go.
Hey, Slim, what took you so long? You know I don't like waiting. I don't have time and I don't got patience. And what took you so long? Where you been at this whole time? Did you bring that stuff I gave you to ease your mind?
Smoke this, drink that. That's all you tell me to do.
Did I tell you that I love you?
Yeah, I love you too. But this stuff makes me sick. So I thought I'd try something else. I even went to the doctor a while ago to see if that would help. He told me to read my Bible and pray and leave this life of sin. He told me to read my Bible and pray and leave this life of sin. I think I want to take his advice. He said that's where true freedom would begin.
I told you about going to that doctor, dressed up in his little white coat and that stethoscope, giving you medication like prayer and reading scriptures. I got something for your depression. Take this bottle of liquor. Take 2 shots of that tequila. That'll be your healer. Your unforgiveness is justified in your dad because he said he'd never leave you, but he did.
You're right. He did. You're right.
Of course, babe. I'm always right. let's get this Netflix and chill started so we can have ourselves a good night.
Thank you for being so good to me. Without you, what would I do? Oh, I almost forgot. I have a little something to tell you, but I don't know how you're going to take it. I was invited to this Christian conference, and I already said yes, so I made the commitment. Sorry, I didn't ask your permission.
Wait, somebody invited you to what? A Christian conference? That's a bunch of nonsense. Hold up. Do y'all hear this mess? Somebody actually invited her to a Christian conference. Do y'all know what that means? Hold up. Let me put it in a different context. Somebody must be plotting her rescue. But watch this. I'm going to let her go enjoy the weekend. But I guarantee it'll be the last time she ever sees them. Yeah. Because what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put an end to her. And how I'm going to do it is, I'm going to put my thoughts into her. I'm going to tell her that nobody loves her and that even my love can no longer satisfy her. Yeah. She'll either be chronically depressed or she'll commit suicide first. My reverse psychology will hinder their theology. I'll deceive her into remaining a non-believer. She can be in their midst, but she'll never get the gist of what those Christians are really talking about. Yeah, that's it. Even better, I'll also send her text messages to distract her. So the most she can do during worship is casually join their applause. Oh, and when she gets back, I'll make her have a panic attack so she fails her exam and blames it all on God. Yeah, all right, that's a plan. That's a bet. All right. Yeah, all right, babe. You could go to the conference, but tell me exactly why you want to go again, because all I need in this life for sin is me and my girlfriend, and anybody or any conference that wants to come between me and her, whoever's responsible is going to have to answer to Levette. Babe, you know I don't want you to go because I love you, right? Talking about, man, conference. Man.
But babe, you don't understand. I need to be connected to a real source of strength. I heard those Christians talking the other day and talking about deliverance. And to be honest, I've been feeling a little faint. I'm not passionate about anything. What was I put on earth to do? They told me this Christ guy has all the answers. So I thought, let me check him out. You grumpy. Maybe you should too.
Maybe you should too. Girl, it's a reason I left heaven. You know I can't stand God's presence, man.
There's a reason you left what? Anyway, I really think I should go. I have this feeling in my gut. At times I get so lonely, needing a tender, warm embrace. They told me this God guy could fill that void, and I'd be redeemed by his grace. He'd forgive all my sins and secure my life in a heavenly place. He'd love me and teach me how to be loved. So with these guys, I don't have to go to third base. Don't you get it? Don't you get it? With this new guy, my past would be erased. So let me go to this conference. I may come back a little changed. Scenario, worst case. I wonder what heaven would be like. That's what I asked a Christian one day. They told me it was filled with many mansions, but narrow is the path and straight is the way. They told me I have to love everyone, both black and white alike. And from that mindset, I should never stray. But am I black first or am I Christian? Am I black first or am I Christian? I can't be out here serving a white man's God. They enslaved my people, then promised 40 acres and a mule. And we all know that was a facade. They told me not to think that way and that we're all God's children. I said, nah, those whites aren't my siblings. I'm better off a Muslim saying assalamu alaikum.
There you go.
Then they said the devil was in my head, using tactics to divide us. So I moved on to the next question, man. We had a whole lot to discuss. They told me the Lord can help everything here and all the craziness within. I really want to go to this conference so my freedom process can begin. I even told them that at times, I have doubts that this God guy even exists. I'm young, cute, and free. I just want to do everything on my bucket list. Check this. This is what I told him. I told him I do what I want, then get saved. Better late than never. They said, nah, sis, hell is real, so never late is better. I said, tonight, we are young, so let's set the world on fire. I got the hookup on the weed, and it's not a sin. It's from the Mother Earth. Let me call up my supplier. So I tried to get you on the phone, but they said you wouldn't understand. It's like they already knew you. Have y'all met before or something? I mean, all this is confusing. Is everything in that Bible true? They told me to bind the spirit of doubt so that I can experience my breakthrough. They said life is really short, but better live with the Lord. It will all be over in a flash. Then it'll be time to reap my reward. Eternal life or eternal damnation. One or the other. It's as simple as that. So I really think I need this Christ guy. I hope you understand where I'm getting at.
Babe, listen. You want to channel, you want to channel your inner strength? Why didn't you just tell me? Here's a gift for you. It's a yoga mat. You can tap into your energy and the powers that be for hours at length. Look, it's a yoga mat. You can tap into your energy and the powers that be for hours at length. Strike a pose and receive a download of your inner self-awareness.
Yeah.
Listen, why would God want to father you when your first father was careless? I mean, look, babe, be strong on your own, all right? And third base is relative, because I'm trying to hit a home run. Look, here's a gift for last time's mistake. This time, we can use condoms. I mean, or this plan B, it's either up to you or me. Look, I know you were tripping off last time's abortion, but there's no need to talk about a new guy. Baby, I'm going to hold you down. We should never lose ties. I know I talk like a smooth guy, and sometimes the truth lies, but the truth lies within everything I'm saying.
Yeah.
Who told you need God for strength? Who said that could come by praying? What is that? Come on. You want something to live for? Look, here's something to be passionate about. Go join the violent riots on the streets of Baltimore and help the crowd scream and shout. Look, we don't need another white man's religion to put our people down. Do y'all really believe a man died for your sins and wore a thorn for crowns? Look, babe, here's a t-shirt. Go join the pre-riot assemblies, all right? Break some car windows, and if the police try to harm you, treat them unfriendly. That's my idea of justice. I always take vengeance when the system offends me. That's why I cheat on my taxes and the money returns plenty. See, look at your boy. You feel me? What's up? Yeah. Listen, babe, a thirst for knowledge won't be satisfied by religion. But if your soul is hungry, I got some books for you by some philosophers and politicians who say there really is no God. And surely they would know much better because they're older than us. Oh, and my grandmother, she gave me this book I used to pray to my ancestors who are watching over in us. You could take it too. Say a couple prayers, every now and then, man,
dang, your gifts are lit. I don't need their salvation. I can get my spirituality on using these healing crystals, catching these energy vibrations. I came from kings and queens, so I'll stay focused on Black pride. I'll use hashtags, captions, and reposts to make those other Christians think I didn't backslide. Did I tell you that I love you?
Oh, man. Yo, do y'all see this? Once again, mankind has played the fool. Straight tripping. I tell them a bunch of lies, and now they're addicted. She doesn't understand that God actually loves her. I'm distracting her with sinful pleasures so that she can never discover the pleasures that come from his presence. I used to know her so well till I got kicked out of heaven. Yeah, that same day I fell. And now she's falling just like me. What should I say? Falling just like Eve. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that one. That was a good one. My first lover in the garden. She was quite easy to deceive. Oh, and fellas, y'all thought y'all was safe? Don't worry, I get y'all too. I go both ways. Yeah, I started that movement. Yeah. Yeah, I started that movement. You know, I've been deceiving mankind for a long time now. And what a beautiful audience for me to finally explain how. Yeah. Here's my little secret. I keep men and women from his kingdom by keeping them from believing. I tell them his promises are just too good to be true so that they never receive them. And then doubt, guilt, and shame keep them separated from his name. As for this one, I made her fall for my charm by hooking her eyes onto things with this outward appearance. And because she doesn't see or feel God's presence, she's never looked for God's spirit. Yeah. Funny thing is, right, I told her that condom would be a promise ring till I put a ring on it. She doesn't understand. She doesn't understand I'm defiling her temple, and I just got to be honest. If she actually believed that God could redeem, then she might be on the road back to heaven, leaving me all by my lonesome. But I smooth talk sin so well, I make what is bad sound wholesome. It's like, even though you know fire burns, I can still make you hold some. Yeah. You see, I distract them with social media, and I kill them with boredom. Yeah. I detain their minds with electrifying messages from the internet. So when it comes time to find interest in God, they're no longer into it. Yeah. How foolish is mankind, killing, stealing, and beating each other. I blaspheme the Father in heaven, encouraging fathers on earth to leave the mothers. You see, I start fights between parents that only end in criticism. And the funny part is, here it is, look, I lie to the children and I tell them they're the reason for the division. When the truth is, the child's prayers could actually be what keeps them from splitting. But I make sure they never seek God, so he never hears their petitions. Oh, man, this is too good. Yeah, like this one. I told her she had depression. Well, I gave it to her. And I told her it was a medical illness. And now, she'll believe whatever I say, because she already caught feelings. You see, friends, that's why they call me Laved. L-I-V-E-D. You can say I like to play games. I get inside people's...
Laved, we need to talk.
Yes, babe, whatever you want. What's up?
I got something in the mail, and I think it's a love letter. It was addressed only to me, and the author wrote, to daughter. It was entitled T-H-E-W-O-R-D, and it was filled with beautiful stories of God's jealous love for me. It also exposed you and painted you to be a liar. This isn't a real relationship. Now I know exactly what you desire. You lure me in with your gifts, but I'm hip now. You just want me to burn with you in hellfire. Well, I'm no longer bound by your strongholds that have a stronghold, because he who the Son sets free is free indeed. And it's true what they say. You don't really love me. You're just miserable and you want company. Wow. Well, you already know how breakups go. But this time, it's not me. It's you. I can't do this anymore. So this relationship between me and you, it's through. You're dressed in white, but we all know you're not the angel of light. And don't try to stop me this time. This love letter says you're not fit for this fight. Thank you, Lord.
That's real.
What the?
That's real cute. But listen, knowing your rights ain't enough to make you free. Sweetheart, you can't leave till your debt is paid. Your soul belongs to me. Get over here. Come here. Get over here. Get over here.
Let my people go.